EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Say, hey. I got motion there. I got this. Ready?
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Let's go.
He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden II. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
79 Broncos. Street.
Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Yeah, it's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Hawk 70, Panther Street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Trap roll 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down, so we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a design run. Marked down at the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
W Lions. 19 charge.
He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now. Like it.
This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 4th and
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, the drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Dragon 6, 76, 79 Broncos. Lions. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Seven Pirates. Trap 50.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Go.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's a Steeler first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
60 Bobcats, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11.
The RPO, that one is complete. And the 30-yard line. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Ready? Check. Street.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Lions. Set. 79, 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 19-18. Bronco 80.
Sampson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Check smash. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. We're going to set up 3rd and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 6, Cowboy 80, Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Trap 60.
Throwing here. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They go play action now with Milroe. He runs with it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Browns 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
In motion, it's Odunze.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Open man, and throws Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Steady.
To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Browns. The PAT up and good. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Steelers take over a 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Chip 19, Lion. Cougar 19, Cup 19. 18, Rupp 60, Bobcat. 6, Hurt. 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tag. 7, Viking, 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll run with Sampson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Go street. Say, hey. Warrior 70. '60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sampson, and he's so close to breaking the plays, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. Here's second and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. They'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. 18. High in. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milroe. Now he'll run. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, 70 Rangers. 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That one on target to Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cleveland.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready up.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They bring their tight end right.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 2. Now Milroe. The right side. Caught by Burden. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
19, shot, 77.
Putting the tight end in motion. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60, 70 line. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That pass is caught by Burden. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drop.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. Drop 50. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
Warriors, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
That is caught at the 3. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Smash, smash. Let's go. 60 bites, 60 bites.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt still to come. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
19 Lions. 19. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
11 yards on the connection there. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7
They'll look to throw again. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Go street.
I got you. Build that momentum offense.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get that out of line to Sampson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Cup 19.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. On a throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
60 Maverick.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Mustang 19. 19 tight.
On third down, here's Sampson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drop.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Trying to get some more. No, I'll pack this ain't. Talk about on this side like we don't go. If you don't agree, ask the strip on your big 5 years. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Money up to a whole nother level.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 Rattlers. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
This one taken in downfield. It's the fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
And they continue to pour it on into the end zone. Tack on 2 more points.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, If you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 9. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it. Buffalo Cowboy 80. Ready.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 54 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And they smack him down there. Big hit. Right at the line. No gain. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Lions. 79 Broncos.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Panther 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 go.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Steelers will line up for the
70
two-point
Timberwolves.
conversion.
check, 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 check.
They're going to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Steelers 8.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now, faking the give, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Warriors, 70.
They're going on fourth down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Cup 19, Cup Nut Dragon 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set us in great field position inside the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal.
Come on, come on.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result? 2 points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tag. 19, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
7 Pirates, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let go.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns as they are moving on